Hey, you two, what's going on? Yo, we're gonna be making a tier list, and I'm gonna be breaking it down. Basically, really simple. Basically, what the best Pokemon is in each role. I don't think Pokemon. I think every Pokemon's really good and can have a lot of utility, but I think there's some Pokemon that do each other's jobs better. Like Crustal's really good, but compared to Snorlax and like Slowbro, it doesn't do the job the best. So we're gonna be talking about the tier list. And the tier list, to start it off, we got our tanks. We got our tanky boys. Honestly, for defenders, there's like 3 Pokemon for defenders at the moment. There's gonna be Blastoise soon. We don't know how Blastoise is at the moment because Blastoise is NIA at the time of this recording. Gardevoir got released like yesterday. So Blastoise is unannounced. We know he's a defender, which is really exciting. I hope he's good because if Slowbro's good and Crust, like all the other Pokemon are good, I can imagine Blastoise being really good as well. And so to start it off, we got our boy Crustal. Crustal is a really good defender. He has Shell Smash, has X-Scissor. I honestly have no problem with Crustal. I've seen a lot of people play Crustal, play really well with him. The fact that he has Rock Tomb, he has Shell Smash, he has like different ways of just attacking. So that way he can essentially just go in and fight and be able to still like either wall off an opponent or Shell Smash and get closer to them and be just faster, speedy, attacky boy. So it really worked. Both Crustal sets work really well. There's not really a moveset that's better than the other one. Both work really well depending on what you're going for. Fury Cutter, Stealth Rocks, both really good moves. I got a problem with Crustal. Then we got Slowbro. Slowbro is really fun. Slowbro has, you know, Surf. He has Scald. Scald's a little always pick Surf. Surf is just better because CC. And then you got stuff like Telekinesis. Telekinesis and Amnesia are both really good. Amnesia gives you the Spadef boost, which lets Slowbro live a little bit longer, plus a little bit of HP recovery, which is really nice and can go a long way. Then you also got like the Telekinesis, which pulls the Pokemon up and they can also pull them closer. So if you and a teammate, if a Pokemon trying to escape and you hit that Telekinesis, you can pull them right back, which is really useful. And like the fact that Slowbro has CC and Crustal doesn't just makes Slowbro better than Crustal. Like I get it, Crustal's really good, really fun Pokemon, but Slowbro has CC. Slowbro can like stun a Pokemon, if not then catch them and retreat them. But then the one defender to beat them all is Snorlax. Snorlax is just better. Like everything you want to do with Crustal or Snorlax is like everything you want to do with Slowbro or Crustal, I should say. Snorlax does it better. Like you want to CC them, Snorlax can do that. You want 2 CCs, Snorlax has that. Snorlax has Yawn, Block, Heavy Slam. He could do so much damage, and he can AoE and chase you down. So it's basically doing Slowbro's job, but better. And then he's so much tanky that it's ridiculous. You want to escape, yawn him to just yawn him and run. You wanted to block him from escaping, block. You have versatility with Snorlax. So Snorlax is just better. I hate to be that guy. I'm really not. I actually don't mind being that guy. I think when it comes to defensive, this is how it goes. Like it's not that like Crustal can't be used. It's the fact that compared to the other 2 tanks, Snorlax does it better, in my opinion. And with that, you got your Charizard. You got your Garchomps on the field. You got your Lucario. And you also got your Machamp. And I'm gonna root you. Out of the 4 Pokemon here, I honestly think Machamp is like the best because Machamp just has way more damage output. I think Machamp has Seismic Toss and Submission. What Submission does is, you ever seen that scary person that can like one hit you, like one shot you, one punch, you're out? And you normally stay like 5 feet away from them. Yeah, no, Machamp can like catch up to you. Submission lets you just chase down a Pokemon for free. And when you catch him, he legit does a 180. He legit does a whole backflip and flips you, slams you, and now you're facing the enemy team. So if you're getting chased by like a Machamp, I should say, and some other Pokemon, you're getting grabbed, thrown back, and then immediately comboed and finished. So just off that, compared to like every other Pokemon, Machamp just does it better. Like Machamp just does so much for free. Not to mention he has Cross Chop, Close Slam, like all these other moves are great. But the fact that you have Submission that not only lets you CC your opponent, and then you can also just legit attack them and grab them and pull them in. Plus it's immune to actual other CCs. Like if you try to like hit the Machoke while he's running, he's just gonna be, he's gonna shrug it off. You have to dodge the Machoke. And even then, that may not be enough. So Machamp is just better. And I keep saying Machoke, but Machamp is better. Yo, Machamp is too godlike. Exactly. My chat knows that Machamp is too godlike. And if you guys want to be a part of the chat and want to see these videos live, hey, I stream on Twitch. Link in the description. You already know, twitch.tv. But yeah, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So yeah, we've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite. It's been having a fun time. And if you want more Pokemon Unite, make sure to subscribe too. So yeah, but getting on with the tier list. Charizard. There is Charizard here. Charizard is not bad, but I feel like everything Charizard can do. See, Charizard's Unite move is really good because of the fact that burn plus stab plus you're able to just constantly output damage with as a Charizard. It's good. His Unite is amazing. Lucario better. Lucario has not only Power Up Punch, which basically boosts the attack, lets you catch up to the opponent, which is pretty good. Then you also got Bone Rush, which is really good and a really good combo move. So Lucario can kind of just do a lot of stuff really well, if not better. And all these are attacks that you don't have to be like right there for the opponent. You can actually you can legit chase the opponent. You don't have to be on top of them. You could just chase the opponent down, like easy. Now, discrepancy. I don't see that much Garchomps being played. I really don't. Garchomp I feel is really good. Rough Skin is really great for punishing melee attackers. And Sand Attack early on is really nice, stuff like that. But I feel like maybe Charizard might be a little bit better just because the damage output you can put off is slightly better. Yeah, I think Charizard beats Gible just because of his Unite. Honestly, I think it really does that. So with the attackers, you got the bunny, you got the bird, the dodo bird, you got the everyone's favorite Pokemon for terrible reasons. Do not Google that. Why everyone likes Gardevoir. You have the frog. You have the Ice Queen. They're a pain to deal with. The Ice Fox. You got the nice little yellow rodent. You know, everyone's favorite thing. If you don't know Pokemon, you know Pikachu. There's not a single person that doesn't know Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu. Like, you don't know Pokemon, but you know Pikachu. Like, yes, the Nintendo rat. Easy. And then you got Venusaur. And I'm gonna be real with you. Venusaur's bottom. Like, Venusaur mains, I'm sorry, but Venusaur is bottom. Like, he's balanced. You can snipe with Solar Beam, but it's just not that clean. It's not. But yeah, Venusaur just bottom. Just Venusaur's bottom. Like, Solar Beam is really nice. Sludge Bomb could be somewhat useful, but if you're really playing for status, every other Pokemon's better. Like, every other attacker is just better for status. And you really shouldn't be playing with status unless you're playing with a Gengar, and even then, that's a whole different story. And then if you play Giga Drain for survivability, which is better, you know, you can survive a little bit longer, but you just don't have that damage output that you need, or that CC, or that stun, or that slowdown effect to really be useful. With that being said, I'm gonna be with you. Cinderace, best. Cinderace is like one of my favorite attackers. He's actually really good. He's like, the amount of output you can do isn't crazy. You can feint and dodge people's attacks, but still basic attack. So that basically means you're able to dodge. They can't hit you for a short minute, for like 2 seconds. You're able to output so much damage. Not to mention the fact that with a scope lens, your basic attack crits. So not only are you attacking hella fast, you're also critting a ton on top of that. Then his basic attack can also status. So you're getting burned off of basic attacks. So if you thought Sludge Bomb was good because, I get to status them, I get to weaken them, you burn them with just attacking them. You ever kick someone and they go on fire? That's Cinderace right there. He just legit kicks a tiny rock. You catch on flames. It's crazy. Ninetales. I think Ninetales is above the rest. Not because Ninetales is like output of damage is better, but simply because Ninetales has Freeze, Blizzard, Avalanche, if not Gleam. And that's really good. Like, the reason why, like, one of the best attackers is Ninetales. Like, Ninetales legit enables Machamp, Lucario. Ninetales by herself legit enables the rest of the cast. There's not a single Pokemon that goes, damn, I really wish I didn't have a Ninetales with me right now. I really wish I had a different Pokemon. There's not a single Pokemon that says that. because Ninetales can enable them so hard. You have a Cinderace Ninetales, you burn them, you constantly freeze them, it does so well. Plus the fact that Avalanche does Crustal's job makeshiftly, like kind of, not the best, but it does it kind of, you know? Because Ninetales' basic attacks can freeze after a while of them constantly getting hit. And the output of damage that Ninetales can do is not bad. So especially with another Pokemon, Ninetales can output so much for free. Not to mention Blizzard also, like, if you're ever trying to escape, you can Blizzard them away and like push them back, which is really useful. And it's really nice. And I honestly think Ninetales deserves this spot. I think next would be Pikachu. And I think Pikachu beats Cramorant just because Pikachu can slow down the opponents, and Pikachu outputs so much damage. Like, they are all frail Pokemon, but Pikachu outputs so much damage that it's ridiculous. That the simple fact that you play Pikachu, you're able to just quickly get a lot of damage out for free. And if not, if in the early game, you're able to trap them with Electro Web, which prevents them from escaping. And in late game, you have Electro Ball, which just does so much to lower the HP they are, and just boom. Like, there's never a single reason you would not pick Pikachu. Plus the fact that, like, hey, you're near a Pikachu and you're constantly hitting them, static. What do you mean? Your speed gets lowered because static. I think the next Pokemon is Cramorant. Cramorant has CC. Like, Cramorant has Confusion and Surf. And Surf not only basically pulls the enemy closer, it pulls the enemy closer, which is really great. It's AoE as well, so it's not just single targeting. And the fact that you can basically make them come back. So if you're ever trying to escape and you just surf the opponent and the opponent then has to come right back, it's so annoying to deal with. It's pretty good. And then if you really want, Cramorant also has Hurricane, which basically creates a nice little, hurricane on the opponent, and then they're confused and they can't move. So the time it takes you getting hit by Hurricane, going up, then back down, then the short periods afterwards that you're a little bit confused are like, what, 4 seconds in total? That's a lot. That's a lot of seconds of you getting confused, stopped, and unable to move. And your team, if not Cramorant, can then cycle. Because what? Hurricane's 9 seconds, Surf is 8. So you surf them in, then they're trying to escape again. You Hurricane them. At this point, you've wasted what? A second of them running away. 4 to 5 seconds of Hurricane. And like 3 seconds and you constantly attacking them, you're still able to surf them back and repeat the combo. It's not bad. It's honestly pretty good. I think Cramorant's pretty chill. Just because of CC. Like, CC in this game is so busted. It's so good. You're never upset that you have too much CC. The rest of the Pokemon don't have CC. Like, if you notice this, Cinderace is here because Cinderace has mobility and invincibility. These 3 Pokemon have CC. And then you have Gardevoir, Greninja, Venusaur, who don't have CC. And that's basically how the tier list for this attackers I feel goes. Next up, we got Speedsters. You got your little Speedsters. You got your quick people. You got your people that can be really fast, really quick, really, Basically, Speedsters are normally the people that go middle. They're normally junglers. They're typically junglers and people that want to go mid. They don't need to, but typically they can go mid. They can play both top, bottom if they wish to. And they play middle so that they basically can shift between top and bottom. All this other stuff. And with that, you have Absol, Gengar, everyone's favorite, Talonflame, Zeraora. All right. This is going to be controversial. This is going to be a talk of the ages. Gengar is only good because of Hex. Gengar isn't that useful the entire game. He's really useful late game and can 1v1 a Zapdos, which is impressive. But Gengar is like the only Pokemon, is only really that not broken, but kind of overtuned because of that. Now, do I think you can outplay a Gengar? Yes. Do I think Gengar is still not that good? No, I think Gengar is really great, but I think you can outplay Gengar if you play him correctly. And a lot of people, unfortunately find themselves in matchups against Gengar where it's 3v2 and Gengar just shows up and kills everything. Or both you and your teammates are weak and Gengar just, which speaks to the level of Gengar. But I feel like in those circumstances, Zeraora can do the same thing. Gengar can do the same thing. Maybe Absol can do the same thing, actually. And I feel like Gengar is good, but I feel like Zero Aura is better. I honestly feel like Zero is better just due to the fact of having Volt Switch and mobility, having Wild Charge. Okay, first off, your basic attacks can static them, which is really great. Awesome. Then not only that, but basic attacks plus I believe Wild Charge, and Wild Charge goes, hey, they're static. This does more damage, which is insane. You can juke people with Volt Switch, and the fact that you can go forward then return back, you can do crazy stuff with Volt Switch. I think Zero Aura is really useful, and the only reason I think Zero Aura is better than Gengar, even though Hex is really good, is because Zero Aura can be useful the entire game. Like, if your Gengar doesn't evolve to a Haunter and have Haunt, he's useless. And even then, he needs Haunt. Without Haunt, Gengar can't do anything. Zero Aura can like be really useful early game, if not late game. And it's just the damage output that Zero Aura can do can rival a Gengar, I feel, and can do a lot. And I feel like Absol is higher than Talonflame due to the fact that Absol can plus Zero. Wait, hold up, my fault. Zero Aura's like whole Unite move, it does so much damage. In my opinion, more damage than Gengar's, but that it just does so much damage. And then you also have, and then Absol, I feel like is higher up than Talonflame, since Absol basically can crit. Like, having Super Luck as your ability lets you crit hard. It lets you crit easily. It lets you crit dumb hard. You don't have to spend that much time doing stuff. You can quickly farm, get crits, keep moving, especially with the scope blend that also increases your crit rate. You can do a lot. You can do a bunch more. The only reason Gengar's here is because of Hex and the utility it has with the rest of the cast, if not himself. But Absol could do it too. And then I feel like from there, then you have essentially Talonflame, and Talonflame is really useful. But compared to their speedsters, Zero Aura, Gengar, Absol, the rest can just do it better. They could just do it faster, in all honesty. All right, now we have our supports. We don't have Clefable in game. Clefable is NIA. I'm glad. I'm not looking forward to when Clefable gets released. So at the moment, we have Wigglytuff, we have Pollen, which is Adogloss, and we have Mr. Mime. Now, out of these three Pokemon, you have Heals, Sing, Barrier. Which is the most broken and the most useful? Depends on your team. Really does. From what I think the fact that you're able to heal not only the rest of your team and being the only healer at that, but you're able to heal, minimize buff their defenses so that they take less damage, paired with the fact that Adogloss plus a Pollen plus a Snorlax, Slowbro, or even Crustal, dangerous. Just absolutely dangerous. Like, you ever got a Snorlax down to full and then they get healed? No. You ever dealt with a Machamp that was super low and then they get healed? No. It's too good. It's super useful. It's super versatile. You prevent a lot of damage. You help your teammates, and it's not even something like you heal one person at a time. You can heal you can heal your entire team in an AoE. And you know, when you level up, you can also increase your like sleep duration, and that's a level 12. Mind you, unlock Sing at level 4. So for 8 levels at least, and level 4 isn't that hard. You get level 4 in like the first 30 seconds of the game of a match. You're already playing with Sing. That's useful. That's powerful. Mr. Mime, however, I feel like Mr. Mime is cool. I feel like Mr. Mime could do a lot of damage, but it's one of those things where having the ability to stop someone from even attacking you and running away by singing, whether they're on your point, their point, doesn't matter, is huge. And I think just the fact, like we were saying earlier, CC is huge in this game, super important. And the only reason Pollen is better is because Cotton Guard and it heals that's the only thing that's better than CC. But outside of that, the CC is better. Like the CC is just stronger. Guys, that has to be the Pokemon tier list, Pokemon Unite tier list. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And hey, I got socials where I'm discussing this sort of stuff, sharing new Pokemon information, Unite information, all this other stuff on my socials. You know, we got your Twitter, you got your TikTok for some useful tips, useful clips. You got your Instagram down there. So hey, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, follow on other socials. If you want to be part of the discussion live and talk with me live, if anything I said in this video you just agreed with, you didn't like, leave a comment or even come to the Twitch chat and talk. The link is in the description. And without further ado, I'm out. Later. You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Bye.